We have a huge batch of coins in. All these coins are starting at $1 on our eBay auctions. Make sure to check these out. I'll include a link directly to the auctions in the description below for you to check out after you're done watching this video. I'm going to be just showing you the coins, showing you a video of the coins so you can get a better feel for what you're bidding on. But they all start at just $1. There's some nice expensive stuff in here. I have a feeling that a lot of the stuff's probably going to go cheap. There'll be some nicer coins in here. And yeah, let's just get right into the lot viewing. This is a 1923S piece dollar in MS65. These are definitely tougher coins, especially in gem grades, MS65, MS65 plus. MS66s are virtually unattainable. And this is a nice original example with some nice original light toning on it. These coins will be ending anywhere from tomorrow, if you're watching right when this video comes out, all the way through next week. And if you're watching it after that, we'll have new auctions up and live. So just check out the link below to see what we currently have. A 1911S MS65 red brown and an old green holder, Lincoln sent. Looks like a nice MS65 to me. More red on the reverse than the obverse. Relatively free of any large distracting marks. We've got an 1891 Carson City Morgan in MS62. This one is an unattributed VAM. It's got really kind of an unattractive toning on the obverse, to be honest with you, but the reverse is a lot nicer. And the reverse has the Spitting Eagle VAM right there. You can see underneath the beak. And I assume this is part of the VAM here. Some sort of strike through or something. Maybe those are some die cracks, but I'm not a VAM expert, but I did see that one. So this is not attributed on the holder, but kind of a cool VAM. We have this 1921 piece dollar, the key date to the series. This one's an MS66, so this is a nice coin. This one's also starting at $1. A lot of these coins already have received bids. Some of them I haven't even listed yet, though, so just check them out if you're interested. This one's an NGC MS66. Nice coin if you're building a high-grade piece set. On the piece dollar series, seems like we have a few of them. There are some other type coins in here, so stay tuned. Here's a 1934S, another rare date. This one's in a nice circulated XF40 grade. These get obviously very expensive in high grades, super hard to find. We have an 1926 sesquicentennial $2.50 Kamem in AU58. This coin was freshly graded. It's got a nice light toning on it, just a little bit of wear on the high points. Kept this grade from a higher grade. Kept this coin from a higher grade. But a nice coin, and this doesn't have a huge premium over gold price at this point, so that'll be a cool coin. Here's an 1878 Carson City Morgan in MS63. Just an honest MS63, 1878 CC, nothing too crazy. And obviously all these coins have photos, are typical photos of multiple different angles on each of the auction listings, so you can check those out as well. Here's an 1921S Walking Liberty $50, a nice semi-key for your set, and very good 8. We have a 1921 as well. Actually, we have all the 21s. Here's a 21P, another VG8. These will be listed individually. And then we have a third, this one graded, this is a 1921D, so this is the key. And this one is fine details cleaned. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this coin to get graded cleaned. I guess it technically has a light cleaning on it, but it's nice. If this wasn't a 21D, they probably would have just passed it through. Only graded it one time. All three of these were graded fresh together. So that's that. And we're about halfway through the lot so far. Again, you can check that out in the eBay description or the eBay link in the video description below. There will be more coins posted this week, next week, and I'm going to try to post more auctions. Anything that is not stuff we want for the retail page, but is still nice, is just going to go up for no reserve auction. So some good opportunities to buy some nice coins at hopefully a good price. Here's an 1819 Cat Bust $half. This one's lightly toned. I graded this one from being a raw coin. This is an XF45. Nice coin. A little bit tougher the earlier Cat Bust halves. We have a 1943 D Walker. I sent this to CAC. I'm surprised this didn't CAC. I guess it's just a little dark. I don't know. I think it's a nice coin. It's got some toning on it, which is always fun on Walking Liberty $half. I am surprised it didn't CAC, to be completely honest. I thought this was going to be an easy sticker, but probably just a little too dark for them, and maybe there's that thumbprint there they didn't like. Here's an 1891 seeded $half. This one we graded from an old collection, so it's fresh to market. It's actually very reflective as well. So I don't think I sent this one to CAC. I'm not sure if it would sticker, but I don't think I sent it. A 1925S Peace Dollar, an MS64 Plus. Obviously a very rare coin, maybe not obviously, a very rare coin in MS65 grades. So this is just a hair off of being about 10 times as expensive. Here's an 1872 seeded dollar in AU details cleaned. This one was freshly graded as well. And these all kind of come cleaned like this for the most part. We have an 1874 S trade dollar from the same collection, I believe. This one has some chop marks on it, chop mark right there. And I guess that's probably resulting from the obverse chop mark. But a nice AU coin. If you collect chop marked chop marked dollars, there you go. Here's a 1901 S Morgan in AU details. And AU details is like, this coin is AU details for sure, but this, like, I've seen worse AU details coins for sure. This probably had a shot at straight grading, like low to mid AU. There's just, and maybe those marks up there were too much. It has certainly been cleaned. I don't want to say it hasn't, but it's actually a pretty nice AU details coin. And 1901S has a really big spread in the AU to uncirculated grades. Here's an 1876 S trade dollar in very fine details cleaned. Another one that's been cleaned for sure, but you know, it's a nice wholesome coin. Like, this probably should sell for like VF uncleaned money, because a VF coin, VF20 or so, would sell pretty strongly if it was problem free. And this is about as close to problem free as you're going to find a trade dollar, though it is definitely cleaned. You can see that some light hairlines, but an old cleaning that's toned over a little bit. And if these auctions do well, I'm looking to host more. You can see we got a lot of coins going up. I want to make a video like this pretty much weekly, showing you the lots. I want to list up a bunch of coins throughout the week, so we'll see how they do. This is a bit of an experiment for me. And yeah, you might see more from us. Here's a 1901 or 1900S, tougher date, Morgan, freshly graded. This has not been to CAC. It's got that little mark. I think that's an old scratch that is kind of toned over nicely. But I think they probably were a little tough on this one because of that. Maybe rightfully so. But it actually looks like a nice coin, especially for a 63. I like the look of this. You might not if you're more into like the blast white Morgans, but this has a nice original color. And it just, I don't know, it looks kind of nice. I like that one. We have an 1858 half dime. This is a cheaper coin for sure, but is really nice. And you're not usually going to find a coin like this in a holder. For some reason, I decided to get it graded. I don't know why, but I did. And yeah, it's just a cool low grade, or I guess mid circulated grade, but low value type coin in a graded holder. So that's cool. We have a 1932S Washington quarter. This one is one of the key dates to the set. The obverse is cleaned. You can see those hairlines. But otherwise, this was a nice coin before someone cleaned it. It would still be a nice coin for a book or a set. We have a 1913D Buffalo Type 1. Nice flashy coin. We have an 1877S trade dollar in an old blue holder in AU58. This coin's a little flat, but has a nice original look to it. It's a little bit flashier under the light